We are talking about massive deals. I'm talking big time deals. I'm talking over $74,000. Actually, $74,098 on this deal here. Check this out. Everybody, it is Brent Daniels and I'm excited. I'm excited because I just closed this giant deal. And actually, the most exciting part about it is I split this deal with my mentor and your favorite, Mr. Tom Kroll, out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. Now, it's really interesting because Tom kills it with direct mail. He kills it with his pay-per-click. He kills it with different marketing channels. But the one thing that I master is talking to people. The one thing that I master is picking up the phone and phone prospecting for deals. So he gives me a list to call, I call them, we split the deal, everyone is happy. So let's look at real life because that's what this is about. We called on an absentee owner list. Okay, that means that this is somebody that doesn't live in the property. This is somebody that owns a rental. As a matter of fact, she owned the house just down the street from this one. But if you can see here, I just want to pull this up as like real life, right? And we're going to show you the settlement statement after this on a split screen. But check this out right here. If you look right here, we bought this at June 19th this year, okay? June 19th. Now, this property wasn't that bad, but we bought it for $60,000. She didn't want it anymore. It was vacant for a long time, and she was just ready to get rid of it, and we negotiated really strong. Dan, Tom's acquisition manager, which is one of the best in the country, got this thing at a smoking deal, and he calls me up. He says, Brent, listen, I've got this deal, we can wholesale it. If I wholesale it, I think that I can get 80 or 90 for it. We can make 20 or 30 and split that. But I think if we put a little bit of money into it, then we can flip this thing and really make a great profit. Now, I was like, hey, man, what's the price? He said 60,000. I said, no problem, let's go. Sent him the money, and he said, we need about 30,000. As a matter of fact, just looking at my notes, we put $30,728 into this property. Okay, that's for flooring, that's for paint, that's for some cabinets, that's for landscape cleanup, that's for a new roof. All these things were done in 60 days. It was phenomenal. And then after that, it doesn't even show here because it just closed on Monday, we sold this thing for $175,000. $175,000. So let's do the math here. $90,728 in, $175 minus the expenses out. We split $74,098. Guys, that's from one phone call. From one phone call. One phone call. That's from one phone call that I had somebody else make the calls for me in Costa Rica, calling in Florida to send a deal to Dan, who is Tom Kroll's acquisition manager, and I got paid $37,049.
Awesome!
This is the best business of all time. This is hitting the lottery. This is a cash machine, I am telling you. But it all starts with being proactive. It all starts with one, you've got to get a really good list of distressed property owners so that you know you're having good quality conversations. And two, you got to take the action and make calls. Listen to me, 68% of the United States has less than $500 in their checking account. Less than $500 in their checking account. We made $74,098 off of one phone call because we were being proactive. We got out there, we negotiated strong. He knew that if we put a little bit of money into it, we could really make an impact. Plus, the neighborhood loves us because now the property is worth way more than $60,000 and looks a lot better. I mean, this is the greatest business of all time. If you're looking to learn the skills and the tactics and the tips and the keys to learning how to do this, go to wholesalinginc.com/TTP. That's wholesalinginc.com/TTP. Scroll down. There's a quick video from me. There's also a breakdown of everything that goes into the TTP program. TTP just stands for Talk to People. And then keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling because there's a ton of testimonials because people are getting out there, they're being active, and they're getting deals, and they're changing their financial future. And that's what this is all about. Okay, no longer do you stay in that place where you're working that job that you hate, or you're staying in that place where you have minimum savings, or you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you're living off your credit cards. Go out, be proactive, make an impact in your community. $74,098, one phone call. You're awesome. I love you. Till next time, see ya.